Hello, I'm Charlotte Phillips, clinical hypnotherapist and NLP practitioner at whatisyourstoryhypnotherapy.co.uk. I was in Leeds on Monday and I was doing a presentation on stress relief for Blue Monday, renamed Brew Monday. I was staying in the gorgeous Queen's Hotel in Leeds, right next door to the train station. It was only my second time in Leeds. I didn't know exactly where I was going, and I was looking on my phone as I was crossing a cycle path, which was, I'd already checked and there was nothing coming. And I had my little rolly suitcase, I had my laptop on my bag on my back, rucksack. I had a bag of fruit and things to keep me healthy for the long train journey home, and my banner. So I was, pretty laden up, and I had this long duvet coat on because it was really cold. And I had some boots on. They just had a little heel like this, like that wide and like that. And I was looking at my phone, trying to work out, was it this direction or that direction? Because there was just a slight angle and I couldn't work out whether it was which one the sat-nav was trying to take me on. And my heel got stuck on this little curb and it stayed there. Whereas I ended up in the cycle path, face down, and with this poorly hand, it's all bruised. But as I lay there, just like, oh my gosh, what's happened? Smashed down. And I felt all right. But I had four strangers, four lovely, kind people run to my aid, ask how I was, going, oh my gosh. This young lady, I think she was only in her 20s, bless her, helped me up. Another chap, again, I think they were all in their mid to late 20s. He was working in a local coffee shop and he was in a suit with a bow tie. And he was like, oh, I can give you free coffee to help you. And another lady was like, oh, it's that direction you need to go to. And another chap just standing there, just making sure I was all right. In life, we often think that people can be unkind. They can be judgmental. But actually, when, tragedy or a disaster, that was just a little blip in my day. It could have been worse, for me. But there's loads of lovely people out there, and most people are good people. And most people want to see people succeed, whether they know them or not. They want to help people. And that morning, there was two lessons I learned. One was the reinforcing that I know that most people are good, and how wonderful it was that I wasn't just laying there and people walking past me or over me or anything like that. That people were actually genuinely concerned and wanted to help, and I was okay. And the main lesson is to always be aware of your surroundings. Even though I knew where I was, I didn't really recognise the hazard of my heel getting stuck the wrong side of the curb as I was on my way. And when I was giving my presentation, the first presentation of the day, there was a lady in the audience, there's about 33 in the morning I had for stress relief, group hypnotherapy. And she was sat there in her coat, had this big jumper, and I thought, gosh, you're going to get quite hot. And I said to her, because we had a bit of time before the session started and before anybody else could hear. And she said, oh, I spilled coffee down my top. I don't want anybody to see it. I just feel really conscious. And I said, and that's when I told her about falling over. And I said, it's fine. I said, I can't see where that coffee stain is. Don't worry, just relax so you can enjoy the session. And she took her coat off and she did relax. So sharing our stories of things that don't go so well can actually put other people at ease, not making them feel better from a compare and contrast. Oh, I'm better than you because I don't fall over a curb, or I don't. Not like that at all. It's just showing that we're all able to make mistakes, but we can all learn from them, and just trusting people as well, that people can help you. Go and ask for help if you need it. It's not a sign so much of vulnerability that you aren't able to cope. It's about sharing a problem. And we aren't expected to do everything. That's why you have experts in different fields, so that everybody can share their knowledge to help each other through. Have a wonderful week. Take care and subscribe and follow What Is Your Story Hypnotherapy. Thank you. Bye-bye.